confined to a small room, trapped in a nightmare of isolation and uncertainty. The only thing Eric had to satisfy his boredom was his phone. But all it did was leave him feeling empty, intensifying his yearning for a deeper meaning and purpose in life. Little did he know that what was about to flash across his screen was going to change his life forever. Join us for a story about how God used Adventist World Radio to reach a man searching for a purpose.
Hi, I'm Cami, and this is AWR360.
Eric, a sailor on a Filipino cargo ship, enjoyed his life free from restraint. Even though he was raised a Catholic, he had drifted into a pleasure-seeking, self-absorbed life. Despite occasional attempts by crew members to discuss God with him, including the captain and a chief engineer, Eric had no interest. He loved his life and felt need of no one.
My life is fine. I don't need God.
Then the COVID pandemic hit, plunging the world into chaos. Eric was in Manila at the time the lockdowns were issued and ended up being stuck in a tiny room. The isolation was maddening. His only access to the outside world was his phone. He spent hours mindlessly scrolling, looking for entertainment, yet nothing seemed to satisfy. Would this nightmare of isolation ever end? Then something grabbed his attention.
As I was scrolling, a title caught my eye. It said, "The Mark of the Beast," presented by Cami Oetman from Adventist World Radio. It piqued my curiosity, and so I decided to watch.
As Eric watched, he became completely engrossed. He couldn't tear himself away. Once the series concluded, he earnestly prayed for God to reveal greater truths. He submitted his Bible questions through a link provided at the end of each video and downloaded the Bible app, eager to dive deeper into his new spiritual journey. Eric continued to send in more questions each day, receiving instant answers directly from the Bible. These responses were provided by friendly volunteers at AWR's Center for Digital Evangelism, or CDE. As CDE volunteers continued to study the Bible with him, he came to realize that God was answering his prayers for more truth. The more he learned, the more he started to question the Catholic traditions he had grown up with. Throughout his life, they had never made sense to him. When COVID restrictions eased, Eric returned to his ship with a newfound hope in his heart. As he reflected on his life and realized how much God had done for him, he felt a deep desire to be baptized. He reached out to the Center for Digital Evangelism, who promptly connected him with a pastor at his next port. He was happy to be giving his life to God. Eric now enthusiastically leads Bible studies with his fellow sailors, sharing the newfound joy and purpose that fills his heart. Hundreds and thousands like Eric turn to the Word of God thanks to AWR's Center for Digital Evangelism. The Center plays a vital role in facilitating online engagement with AWR's programming, benefiting countless lives that might otherwise be overlooked or that live in inaccessible regions. Their mission is to connect with people wherever they are on the internet and guide them to Jesus. It operates 20 hours a day, 7 days a week, in over 20 languages. The CDE stands as a compassionate listener, guiding and supporting many in their daily spiritual journey, resulting in baptism and discipleship. Jesus is coming soon, and with your support, we can reach the world.
From broadcast to baptism, this is AWR 360.